Hey, what's up guys and gals? In this video, I'm going to show you how to build drop caps into paragraph styles. So for instance, if you take a look at this document in InDesign, I have a few paragraph styles already pre-built. A body first, a body, and a subhead, which coincide with these columns of text. This is body first, this is body, and you can see it changing over here as I put my cursor within the text, and subhead is the last paragraph style. So let's say we want to build a drop cap into a paragraph style. So for instance, we have this body copy here. I'm actually going to just duplicate it first. So I'm going to right click within the paragraph styles panel, and I'm going to create a duplicate style of my body text. Now once I get here, I'm going to rename it. The goal of this is to have a drop cap, so I'm just going to call it body drop cap. And I'm going to base this on the body copy, meaning that if the body copy paragraph style changes, then let's say the style, or let's say the font or the size changes, then it'll also change here. But we want to also build a drop cap into this. So I'm going to go down to where it says drop caps and nested styles. And then you can see here we have the drop caps option. And I'm just going to add a couple lines. Now notice what's happening. Nothing's happening because I didn't apply this body drop cap paragraph style to this body of text. So I'm going to back out of this and say OK. And I'm actually just going to put my cursor anywhere within this paragraph, and then I'm just going to click where it says body drop cap. And you're going to start to see, once I select that, see how the drop cap is already built in there. Now I don't want it to look like that, so I'm going to go back in and edit that. And I'm going to edit it by just right clicking on body drop cap, and I'm going to edit. I'm going to right click and edit, because I want to show you that if I select drop caps and nested styles, and you can see here that I've added 3 lines. I can make it 2, I can make it 4. I'll just leave it at 3, and with just one character, the first character. And then over here we can apply a character style. So if I right click, you can see I already have some character styles built in. You could build one on the fly if you wanted to, just by saying new character style. Now for time's sake, I'm just going to go ahead and select one that I already pre-built. So I'm going to select bold red. And you can see here that the drop cap is applying that character style. Okay, now I've got this indent here. I don't really want that. So I'm going to just go up further in the tabs here, and I'm going to take out the first line indent. So I'm just going to drop that back down to 0. And you can see that that pushes it over. Now I'm going to go ahead and confirm that by saying OK. And now if I wanted to apply this drop cap to other paragraphs, like let's say we want to apply it to this paragraph down here, I would just put my cursor anywhere in this paragraph, and then I would just select body drop cap, and it applies it. Now let's say I didn't like the color red, or the art director says they would prefer that these drop caps be green. That's okay, because remember, this is also picking up the character style. So if I slide over to the character style panel, and let's say I edit where it says bold red, let's say I'm going to change this to green. So first of all, I'll change the name to bold and green. And then I'm going to go to the character panel, the character tab, and instead of red, I'm going to select green. And then I'm going to confirm that. And you can see that within the paragraph style, it's picking up the character style attributes. And that's pretty much it. I would just always remember to make a duplicate. If you go back to your paragraph style panel, make a duplicate. It's not uncommon to have several versions of your body text. Right? You might have just regular body text, then you might have body text with a drop cap. You might have body text that's reversed, so it's white. But just be sure to duplicate it first and then edit it. And that's how you build drop caps into paragraph styles.